name is Stephanie Crowe. I'm the Senior Director of Global Learning at Manhattan Associates. That means my teams are responsible for employee education as well as our customer education. Where does that play into change? We've actually launched, in order to succeed in development, we've launched an internal change management practice as well as an external change management practice. Manhattan Associates, for those of you who don't know, builds software to enable the world's leading supply chain commerce organizations. Some of those are commercial, some of them are nonprofit, and some of them are government. So everybody has to move stuff, and that's what we help people do wisely. So our change management practice is really built on existing methodologies. We figured we didn't invent change. So what we are aligned with is a combination of John Cotter's work, William Bridges' work on managing transitions, and then a little bit of the background of my team, which includes some Big Six consulting and really pragmatic change in software technology, which allows us to be a little more agile and a little more technology enabled in what we do through facilitating change. When we have worked with some pretty complex clients, as I mentioned before, some in highly developed areas and some not so much. Some of our clients do have distribution centers in some pretty tough areas in the US, and some of them are in the hottest spots in the most urban environments that we see. And we are global, so we have folks all over the world, clients that we work with. So what we found is that there are two components, one at the top and one at the bottom, is that you cannot have effective change without leadership. So we very much believe that change management is not a management activity, it's a leadership activity. So we have executive and leadership coaches on our team to help teach our clients how to lead change, not just have change happen to them. The other piece to it, though, and this I've been delighted to see work in practice, is that we also believe that you need what we call change ambassadors or change advocates on the ground, so to speak, who are trusted advisors and insiders of the people who actually have to do the change. And I'll share with you my little joke on this. Glad I wore my heels today. You know, there are people who are on the distribution center floor. They're really not going to accept it if I walk in there and say, let me tell you how to do your job now. Right? So this is something that we say is critical, is to have ambassadors in the real world who understand what it's really like. And that does two things. One is it allows them to be the voice of the change, but it does something else. It creates a feedback loop. That person is already trusted and can listen at the water cooler, at the coffee area, and bring back to the team trying to lead the change, here's what's really happening. Because unless you can adjust your approach as you go, I think we had posted as an objective of 100% of the change, 100% of the time, and I said, respectfully, I can't sign up for that one, Paul, because to me, change leadership is also about correcting your course so that you can achieve an effective outcome for those who actually have to participate in the change. Thanks.